New York Sports, Super Chick Casino. What a fucking day. What a day today in the sports book. Yankees lose a big game. Dodgers are winning. And we was on the Utah Utes, baby. And the Utes came through late. Handled USC in a great game. They didn't cover, but we had the money line, so it's all good. Everybody tap in. Let me get these groups in. And we're going to talk, man. We got games to watch, man. Y'all want to get this? We're going to give y'all leans of every, like 6, 7 games tomorrow. So stay tapped in, man. Let me get some hands up in here. A lot of New Yorkers are probably sleeping now. Get the fuck up. Real talk. Wake up. Tag a couple people. Whoever on board, just hold up. Silver Tick Casino, baby. Big crazy day today in sports. Yankees going down, bad business. 5-3 lead late, you know what I'm saying? Can't lose that game. I know we got a lot of relievers hurt, but you can't lose that game. Got the Dodgers winning 2-0. Hold up, Jeff. I know you're happy with that Utah game, baby. You know what I mean? And just going to let the room fill up a little bit. I know it's going to be a little slow. A lot of people sleeping. Miss Tammy Nano, what's up, baby? Keep smiling at them, baby. That's all I'm going to tell you. You got a wonderful smile. Utilize it. Keep smiling on them. Haters and everything. You running shit. Don't let nobody dictate what you do. Steve Levine in the building, baby. I know you're going to talk shit about my Yankees. It's all good. You know, I'm not going to make no excuses. 5-3 lead. We got to close that game out. But we got a lot of relievers hurt, and it's starting to show. And this game today might have cost us the series. We were supposed to win this game, but if we get game 4 and bring it back to the stadium, then it'll all be the same. Because I was thinking in 5 at the stadium. Shout out to Price Tag Entertainment. My man Plu doing this thing. A lot of things happening with Price Tag Entertainment. Let me put the shirt out there. Price Tag Sports coming real soon. You know who's going to run that. So you already know what it is. What the fuck with that. Live for Silver Tick Casino, Sportsbook Jack and Al York. We're going to give y'all games to watch, but I got to let the room fill up before we start getting into it because I'm not going to do this with 2, 3 people. No. Let it get up to about 20, 25, then we can start talking. Steve, what you got for me? Phillies closed it out. Phillies did what they have to do. I actually got Phillies making it to the World Series if they play the Dodgers. But like my man Jeff said, if they get the Padres, then the Padres are going to make it to the World Series. They never won a World Series before. And this could be their year for them. You know what I mean? Like I said, live for Silver Tick Casino. Big wigs in the building. I see you. We just trying to let the room fill up. And we're going to give y'all games to watch. Get your pen and papers. We gave y'all the free picks yesterday. Or I gave it to y'all. But now we're going to break the games down for y'all. We're going to break the games down for y'all. So keep tuning in. The more the merrier. And we're going to start the show. And Jeff, you ready? Great win there with the Utah Utes.
I gotta give credit where credit's due. I know Al loves to sit for credits. I gotta give him some credit.
You too.
He had me play the money line Utah instead of laying the points tonight. I'd have been a big loser. And I'd been a big winner after we had a big day. Had Oklahoma in the morning.
Yep.
We had Tennessee. Finished it off there with a big Utah win. Little Duke action. All I can say is, baby, save me.
We got to keep going. We got to keep going.
Baseball-wise, we'll give a little kudos to Phillies making it through. Guardians held a comeback. Astros, way to hang in there. You know, Mariners, you played them tough 3 games. It's not your time. Look at this Dodgers series. All I know is, Padres, you got 4 innings. You want to win this thing.
Now, let me ask you something before we go into the games to watch. The Padres got a chance to win in Game 5.
No.
But they got their horse out there tonight at home.
No, right now, they got to get it done here. If they're going to get it done, they got to get it done here. It's time to start manufacturing runs. You might have to look, they want to shift, bunt. start taking pitches, long at bats, get to the Dodgers bullpen. That's the key.
Keep talking up.
You got to get that Dodgers bullpen.
They got to win it now. It's now or never for the Padres. Now or never for the Padres. I'm trying to get the light, Jeff. Give me the light. We're going to go to games to watch right now. Hardhead, I know you're going to be paying mine. I know you very opinionated. We're going to break it down right now. Give me a minute because it's a little dark in here, and we're going to be all right. Okay, here we go, guys. Game to watch. Game number 1. The 2-3 Cincinnati Bengals are going to Houdat City to play the 2-3 New Orleans Saints. The Bengals are 3-2 against the spread. The Saints are 2-3 against the spread. You got Burrow, Mixon, and Chase and Higgins, and then you got Andy Dalton, Kamara, and Olave. Your take on this game? The line is -2. It's going 2.5, 2. It's moving around. It might even close out at 3. Who and why, Jeff?
Well, I mean, first of all, we got Andy Dalton against his old team, so I mean, you got a little intrigue there. I'll be honest with you, I think the Saints, we watched the Seattle game last week and we got a cover on it. There's just something missing from the Saints this year. I don't think Sean Payton being gone.
A lot of things missing, Jeff.
Kamara hadn't really played.
Yeah.
And then, here in Vegas, the lawsuit came out this week when he beat the hell out of somebody over here at the Rays. Michael Thomas, this dude, I don't think he wants to play football.
Nah, he don't want to, not with Dunn.
Right.
I think he just wants out of New Orleans and he wants to start fresh. And, he just wants out of Orleans in the fastest way.
Right, he's done. I think that ship's kind of going downhill. The Bengals here, you got 2-3, kind of a season-defining game here for the Bengals.
Facts.
So, I mean, I think in the end, I think it'll be tightly contested. I mean, obviously, you got an edge on the defensive line for the Saints against that offensive line for the Bengals. But I think in the end, I'm going to go with Joe Burrow. He's a better quarterback. They find a way to get it done and get the W.
And he's also going back home, Jeff.
Yep, and Burrow's going back to LSU.
Burrow's going back home to LSU. So we're leaning on the Bengals on ticket number 1, on game number 1, on games to watch. Game number 2, the 2-3 New England Patriots are traveling to 2-3 Cleveland Browns. The line is -2 Browns. It's shifting to 1.5, 3. Both teams are 2-3 against the spread. Who and why?
Well, obviously they announced 2 big losses tomorrow for the Browns defense, which I don't know if it really matters against the
Clowney's
Patriots.
always out anyway.
Clowney's usually out, but Denzel Ward,
It's big.
decent. But I mean, the Patriots really have no big receiver, so I'd say it's nominal with those guys out. Cleveland back-to-back at home. Cleveland's been win one, lose one, win one, lose one all year long. The Patriots, they're just really not that good of a team, even though there's spots you can take them in. I do like Brant Zappi. I mean, really, Jones' job may be on the line, and Belichick kind of said it this week.
Zappi looks pretty good. He looks pretty good.
But I think the bottom line here is I'm going with the Browns. I think this is a home game for them. It'll be tight, but I do think that I like the fact that you have a consistent running game with Chubb, even though Rondell Stevenson's been doing well for the Patriots. The Browns play the run well. I know Belichick's going to try to take it away, but even the play action might be wide open early in the game.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett should be able to move the ball.
So,
if they stack 9 in the box, Brissett will find the open receiver. Remember, he got Cooper, he got Higgins over there, and Odoku. So we like the Browns in this matchup. Believe it or not, I can see a lot of y'all are going to say Patriots. I can see that. But remember, we the professionals. Not saying we can't lose, but we like the Browns. Anything else you want to add before we go to game 3?
And I think, too, that, they lost a tough game at home. Every time they lose a tough one, they come back.
Every game is a tough game with the Browns.
I just feel like that they're treading water until Watson gets back and have a shot to get in the playoffs. This is one they have to have. They're going to do that.
Facts.
I don't think the Patriots are really going anywhere.
Facts. Okay, game number 3. We got the Baltimore Ravens 3-2 versus the 4-1 New York Football Giants. It's kind of strange that a team 3-2 is going at a 4-1 and are favored by 5.5 points. And the Ravens are 2-2-1 against the spread. The Giants are 4-1. Only loss was to my Dallas Cowboys. Talk to me.
Well, I mean, from a betting standpoint, the one thing that really concerns me here, if you're a Giants fan, is that you have the Ravens coming off 3 straight non-coverage at home with lower spreads than the 5.5 they came out with here. So it's like, you know, obviously the experts to make it a little bit higher makes it a little bit odd. But with that being said, the key to this game to me is the Giants' defense against Lamar Jackson. And the big key is the former defensive coordinator for the Ravens, Wink Martindale, is with the Giants. He was dismissed kind of unharmoniously in the offseason. He'd been there a long time. He wants to get back at his team. I think he knows the Ravens. He knows the plays. I think he can limit this down, give the Giants a chance to win. So I like the Giants here for sure to cover the spread, potentially to win.
I'm going to say 2 words. My man OGJ right in back of me. G-Man. Leave it like that. Let's go to game 4. Frisco 49ers. 3-2 versus the 2-3 Atlanta Falcons. 2 different teams going in different directions, but the Niners are 2-3 against the spread. The Falcons are 5-0. So we're going to run the Falcons till the wheels fall off. The line opened up 5.5. I think it dropped to 5 and 4.5. We won 5.
Open at 6.5.
Okay, 6.5. We won 5. 4.5, buy it up a half a point. Or if you can get 5, run with the 5. We like the Falcons to cover. But Jay, talk to them also why you like it.
I mean, you have the 49ers here, back-to-back on the road, on the East Coast, coming back with similar spreads. Last week it opened at 3, went to 6.5, opened at 6.5, and went down to 3. Atlanta was a better team. When I see something along those lines trying to offer the same spread, it's usually a different result, for one. But 2, the 49ers are really struggling to keep healthy here. I think Atlanta's got enough defense to negate that running game, force Jimmy G to make a couple Jimmy G type throws,
right,
to keep this under the number. I think it's razor thin tight. It's a field goal game either way.
Yeah, I think the Niners pull it out, but don't cover the spread. Let's go to game 5. We're going to be friendly with y'all. We're giving y'all 7 games. Game 5, Jets, Arizona Cardinals. 2-3 versus the 2-3 Seattle Seahawks. The Cardinals are 3-2 against the spread. Seahawks are 2-3. Minus 2.5 for the Cardinals. Who and why?
Well, to me, this could be another game of the week type game here. The Cardinals have won 10 of their last 11 straight up on the road. They've been the best road team in the NFL.
Facts.
Second thing is, if you know the Cardinals and Seahawk history, the Cardinals win in Seattle. Seattle wins in Arizona. So basically, it's reverse of what you would think it would be. Third, this is a chance for Arizona to be 500 with Hopkins coming back Thursday in the Thursday night game with the Saints. And they should have beaten Philly last week. Okay, had them on the ropes. Mistake by Tyler, grounding the ball, coming up short a yard. They could have had more time and timeouts. But the fact of the matter, this will be a shootout. But the Cardinal defense is playing better than the Seahawks defense. That's why I think the Cardinals here win by touchdown. Somewhere along those lines.
Right.
So,
Well, okay, baby. Well, Seahawks are overachieving, though they 2-3, but they've been in a lot of games. Geno Smith definitely overachieving, taking nothing away from what Geno's doing, because he's improved as a quarterback. Like I told y'all, I felt like he stripped Russell Wilson's soul, and Russell Wilson still with his old soul, because they're playing exactly the opposite of each other.
Right, correct.
But the Cardinals right now, I was talking to my man Jeff, they looking like the Cards of last year, without certain players. But Kyle is playing. You got Hollywood Brown over there. They're waiting on D-Hop. Is Zach Ertz in the lineup?
There's playing.
Yeah, so I'm thinking the Cardinals find a way. He's saying they find a way. Cardinals play tomorrow on Sunday. Let's go to game 6. We're supposed to do 5. We're going to give y'all 7. We got the Buffalo Bills. 4-1. 3-1-1 against the spread. Going back to Arrowhead Stadium. 4-1 Chiefs, 2-3 against the spread. This line keeps climbing. I love Buffalo like about a week ago, but with the way this line is climbing, Jets gonna break some nuts to y'all. Chiefs are +3. Talk to him.
Well, as Chris Berman would say, nobody circles the wagons better than the Buffalo Bills. Unless you're Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll be honest with you guys, I mean, this is a circle game for everybody. I will tell you that we all think Buffalo's going to win based on what happened in the playoff game, not getting the opportunity. But I'll tell you, my spidey sense of gamblers up. This game actually opened up Chiefs -1. Now, if this had opened up Buffalo -1, I'd feel a little bit different about this. But in fact, this has moved 4 full points. And one of Vegas' favorite things of doing, when you get big line moves, is to squeeze the cover the other way.
Facts.
Okay? So I actually think that the right
Might
play...
be a missed extra point tomorrow. I might change his whole line.
Right. So what I'm going to tell you is if you're going to play Buffalo out there tomorrow, I would money line it. I would not lay any points. I would take the points with the Chiefs. The Chiefs, to be honest with you, the Chiefs are actually playing better than Buffalo right now, I'll be honest with you. Okay?
And they got more healthier souls, too.
Right. But I know Buffalo has a lot to play for here. But if you're gonna play Buffalo, guys, I'm just telling you, money line and money line only. But I think Buffalo wins and does not cover.
Okay. I'm on the same page. I love Buffalo. This is a game they got circled. We all know that. But there's a lot of money coming in on them. And one of my favorite sayings is that they didn't build these sports books to just give money out. That wasn't the principle of building these sports books. And we've been out here long enough, and we kind of know certain funny shit. Not everything, but we know enough. And we thinking right now, the sucker plays the Bills, the -3. Though they can blow them tomorrow, anything can happen. But we're going to run with the 3 points.
The Bills might blow them out first half, the big comeback.
Yeah, it's going to be some funny shit. But KC will be in the game at +3. All the money on the Bills. We hoping they cover that 3. That's all we hoping. Now let's go to our last game, our 7th game of the day tomorrow. 4-1, my Dallas Cowboys. 4-1 against the spread. The only game they lost was the opening game, the Tampa Bay Bucks, when they lost something like 19-3, 20-something. They got blown out. They won every game ever since Cooper Rush entered the lineup versus the 5-0 Philadelphia Eagles, 3-2 against the spread. They go into Veterans Stadium. The line is 6.5 for the Eagles. You might see 6.5. Jeff, who and why?
Well, let's just start off here. I mean, Dallas has been on a roll with Cooper Rush. He's going to start this game again. They're 5-0 with him as a starter. 4-0 against the spread this year as him as a starter. And they dominated. They won 9 of the last 11 versus Philly. But I'm going to say not so fast. I think this is a bad spot for Dallas. Going to Philly, that line's been growing with all the money on Dallas this week. The last few years they've had the nationally televised games with Dallas and Philly. They've been Dallas blowouts. I'm looking for everything to reverse in this game. Cooper Rush fumbled twice against the Rams, got lucky, he didn't recover it. He really didn't play that well. The defense did. The Philly offensive line is not the Rams offensive line. It's one of the best, if not the best,
Facts
in the NFL. I also like the fact that you have a former Eagles offensive lineman and supposed to be Peters, who signed with Dallas, running his damn mouth this week, calling out
Shut the fuck up, Peters.
telling the Philadelphia team
Shut the fuck up.
a bunch of fucking bitches. So believe me, that crowd's going to be revved up
Get behind
with
us, man.
Jason Peters saying what he said. I like the Eagles to blow out the Cowboys big on Sunday night.
Okay, now listen to me. Look at OGJ in the building.
What's good?
OGJ in the building, baby. We all in the house. I went 3 times against my team. I'm not fucking with this game. He likes the Eagles. I'm not fucking with it. But I'm going to put myself on a spot. Gun in my head. I created that. If Stephen A. any of them used that, you know that shit came from me. Gun to the head. I will buy half a point for the Cowboys and make them +7 and pray they can stay within that number. It looks like an Eagle kind of game, but I'm not betting against my team and lose for the 4th time this year. Nope, I'm not doing that. I will buy half a point, bring them to +7, and run with that. But I'm not touching it. I'm making it clear. I just did a gun to the head. Any last words? Talk to him.
No, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to give two little bonus plays. I know you guys up in New York there. The more I look at it, I do like your Jets against the Packers tomorrow. I think that there's
It's got to be 7.5 though, John.
but I would definitely make sure you're
7.5.
If you don't get 7.5, buy it to 7.5.
Right.
And then I'll tell you, I'm going to give you the third string quarterback special. Is the very soft 4-1 Vikings going to Miami. This Trace Thompson, or Skylar Thompson, can play. You watched in the preseason; he was fantastic. He didn't do bad last week in the mop-up duty in New York. But I think that the Dolphins find a way. They're against the spread, undefeated at home. The Vikings have not won a game against the spread on the road. I like the Miami to straight up upset of Minnesota.
Okay, we on the same page. I like the Jets to cover 7.5, but I think they're gonna definitely lose the game. I don't know what he said on that, but we both agree we think Miami can steal this game tomorrow against the Skullheads.
Jay, got anything?
We really think. Jay, you want to tell him anything? Want to give him one game?
Out there?
We gonna throw you another one. While we at
Who's
it?
your top three tomorrow?
My top
OGJ.
three tomorrow, well, one of them y'all I like Arizona tomorrow. I'm tell you that right now.
Okay.
I like Arizona tomorrow, and I do like the Jets. I respect that play, but we're gonna keep it 1,000.
Yeah, baby.
We're
Talk
gonna
to
keep
him.
it 1,000.
Talk to him, baby.
If I gotta pick a third game tomorrow,
Who it is?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Who it is?
I'm gonna ride with them points with the Giants. I'm just being real.
There we go, baby.
You know what I mean?
We're all
I
the
gotta
same
give it
page.
1,000.
OGJ, B.
You know what I mean? I gotta ride with
That's
the
what
points with
that's
the
what we
Giants.
do.
Giants hot right now. You know what I mean? They hot as fish grease. Y'all be easy. I see you.
OGJ in the building,
OG, baby.
All right, let me close it out real quick. Jeff, here's your phone. These my mans here. This is what they do. We all got jobs, but this is what we do when we're not working. We're working. And we work this sports shit to the best of our abilities. We'll take on anybody, man. I'm talking shit. We'll take on anybody, anywhere, anytime. That's worth of everything I love. Beside that, Yankees lost, fucked up. They was great. We made bread, but my Yankees lost. I cannot get over the fact we got a 2-run lead against a team that can't score. And we let them score 3 runs to beat us. Yes, that's an issue. That's an issue. We got to get him tomorrow with Garrett Cole. We got to bring it back to the stadium. And if we bring it back to the stadium, then we got to pitch by committee. Because I don't want to really start Tally on or Nasty Nesta and put them out there for 5, 6, and no. We're going to have to take the Tampa Bay Rays route. 2 innings each. Put everybody 2 innings each. Everybody on the shelf. But Garrett Cole and that $300 million, you got to get us this game tomorrow, dog. This is why we're playing. You got to get us to game 5. We should have won today. We all know that. We did it. Tomorrow you get the ball, you shut down the Tribe for 7 innings, and you bring us back home. And with that, like I said, Price Tag Entertainment, Al Your Sports Production, Silverton Casino, my man Sportsbook Jeff, OGJ. We gave y'all the business, man. Good luck, get your money, and keep fucking tuning in. Al Your Sports, love you motherfuckers.